Good morning, Mom Nation. Hi, and happy holidays to you all. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve. I can't believe it's already here. Absolutely crazy. I feel like we were just talking about Thanksgiving. And this is something that I mention like every single show. And I am genuinely surprised, you guys, that time moves so fast, that we are already here. It's the end of the year. And this is the very last show of the year, the very last morning news show. And we have a lot to cover today. So I'm going to dive right into it. All right. Let's see what we have here. So you're all probably like, blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with it. We want to see who won the Grey Hackle Lodge Christopher Creek giveaway, right? I'm sure that's why many of you are here. The wheel that we have is absolutely huge. I am so excited about it. But real quick, before we get to the fun, juicy stuff, I just wanted to take a moment to share with you all where you can find everything Mom Nation. So we try and make it easy for you. There are a couple of different ways that you can get involved, that you can access our resources, figure out what's going on, what we've got coming up, upcoming giveaways, those kind of things. Entering the giveaway, like there's just so much stuff. I could sit here for an hour and rattle off all the things, right? If you know, you know. But I just wanted to show you guys where you can find this information. This is especially helpful for the newbies who might not be familiar. This cover photo probably looks pretty familiar to you. You've seen it before, right? That's because it is the cover photo at the top of the group. So whether you're on mobile or whether you're on computer, at the top of the group, look for this graphic and click on that, and it will open up a caption that's going to give you a lot more information and more resources. So within that caption, if you're on mobile, you have to click twice, click view caption, I think, or view more, something like that. But anyway, you have to click twice on mobile. You don't on computer, which is what you're seeing right here. And of course, you have access to our Direct Me, which is anything and everything Mom Nation. That is off of Facebook. That is something you can set. If you click the little bell, you can set notifications for yourself. So every time we have a new giveaway, where we've got a new event, something big coming up, then you will be notified of it. You don't have to rely on your Facebook notifications, which are unreliable, right, guys? So head on over to that, or you can make that a quick link on your phone or on your desktop if that's easier for you. And then we're going to scroll down just a little bit. You're going to see the supporting businesses that make this group what it is and drives its operation truly. So we thank them very, very much. And most especially this month, we thank Marci Sawyer. Big shout out to Marci with Grey Hackle Lodge for providing this incredibly generous giveaway for us. So it's a Christopher Creek, say that 3 times fast, getaway at Grey Hackle Cabins. And they're so super cute. If you've not checked them out, the link here is in the sponsor section. greyhackle.com is their website. And you can check out the photos of their cute little cabins. Absolutely adorable. So there are many, many ways to get on what we call the wheel, guys. And those ways you can learn of if you either click on the Direct Me, or I can show you a little bit later in the show where those instructions are kept in the featured section as well. So a couple of different ways. I think you can get them in guides too. So a couple of different ways that you can get onto the giveaway wheel each month. You don't necessarily have to watch this show, although it does help you. Again, guys, I am solo today. I've got some announcements coming up as to why that is. I'm doing a lot of work over here, so I am not looking at comments. If you are commenting, I appreciate you so very much. I think when we come back next year with our new co-host, I'm super excited about our rebranding and everything. We are going to have a bit of a different presentation for the show. So stay tuned for that. I am working on it right now, and I think it's going to be super cool. Anyway, back to the giveaway that everybody is here for. So cover photo, top of the group, most important thing that you've learned in this 5 minutes that I've been talking, right? So let's move on to the next thing. Just talking a little bit more about the giveaway. This is the main announcement that we made. This is the graphic for it. And of course, we keep track of everybody that gets on the list, and we let you know if you got on the list and how many times you got on the list, because you can do it more than once, right? We let you know that once a week. So keep an eye on the featured section. That's where we put all the juicy good bits in there, so that way you can easily access it. So if you're curious, hey, did I get on the wheel this month? I don't know. Then you can head over there, and once a week you will see that update. So I'm just going to shut up now and spin the wheel. Okay. So I don't know if y'all can hear that music, but it does play music on my end. I hope you can hear it. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't even have my microphone. I hope you guys can hear me. Is it gonna be Mr. Ray? Is this who am I seeing? Oh, it's Jackie! Woohoo! Wow, crazy. You know what's crazy about that, you guys, is Jackie, she doesn't even have that many entries. She won last month's giveaway too. Or was it the trivia? I don't know. Anyway, I have to look. It's been a whole month, guys. A whole lot has happened in the last month, so I don't know. I don't remember, but I know she won something because I do recognize that name. So congratulations, Jackie. You are the winner of the Christopher Creek Getaway. Thank you again, Marci Sawyer, for your generosity. We appreciate you so, so very much. All right, so let's hop into some announcements, guys. I want to bring your attention to this lovely and beautiful face. If you saw the post that went out a couple of days ago where I was like, who is the upcoming co-host? Who is the new co-host for the rebranded Wednesday morning news show that we are now calling Good Morning Mom Nation? And y'all know, because I'm older, that I totally want to start the show the Robin Williams way, right? And if you don't know what that means, then you're probably not as old as I am. But if you are and you do know what that means, comment below if you think that would be funny or if you think that would be dorky, because I totally thought that would be a great way to start the show. Anyway, back to Sonia. So this beautiful face, and you can see all of her beautiful kiddos there. I am so excited because she's so excited, and she is going to come aboard and be our co-host for the newly branded Wednesday morning news show. We love Ashley. We had such a wonderful time with Ashley on What's What Wednesday with Kate and Ash. She was here with us for 3 amazing years, and we love her so much. She is moving on to other things. She's got a lot on her plate, really, and I think that we can all understand that as mamas, as our kiddos are getting older, getting into more things at school, as our parents are getting older and getting into more things. I don't know how else to explain that. I think y'all know what I mean. Those of you that are there, it's just a lot. And so she is moving on. Sonia is sliding in to take that spot. And I'm really, really excited to work with Sonia. So we've got some great ideas for a little bit of changes here and there with the show. Like I mentioned, I'm working on a different presentation, and I think you guys are going to like that. So welcome, Sonia. We are so excited that you are going to be aboard with us, and Sonia will be here for her very first show on January 8th. So just so you guys know, there will be no show next week. Next week is New Year's Day on Wednesday. I'm not hopping on Tuesday before. I will put out a post because there will be some winners that will have gotten onto the wheel for next month. So just please know I'm here, just not going to be live next week. All right, so moving on, I want to, here's another huge announcement. Oh, Carmen, I hope you're on the show. This beautiful face right here is the lovely Carmen Johnson, and I met her, I don't know, time flies. I want to say like a month ago, and I'm super excited to bring her aboard as well. She's going to be working with Team 𝒐𝒏𝒔. You're going to see her in Mom Nation doing things here and there. I'm really, really excited for her to meet all of you. I'm excited for her to start sharing her knowledge and her expertise because she really is phenomenal. She's got a couple of kiddos herself. And so without spoiling the rest of it, once you see her beautiful face come into the fold, I'm sure she will have an opportunity to tell you all a little bit more about herself. But stay tuned because Carmen is going to be here working with us as well. So 2 new peeps working with us, guys. I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm really looking forward to 2025 and what is in store for 2025. Been working on some big plans up in here. One of these big plans is our friend Erin McDonald. Y'all know who she is. Oh, by the way, this little green thing on the side of my screen, if you guys have a lot of, if you have a very active Facebook Messenger, there is a Chrome extension, don't know if you know about it, to help you organize that. So I have an extremely active Facebook Messenger, and I hooked up with that Chrome extension. So that's what that is. It kind of bugs me a little bit that it's there. Maybe you didn't notice it, but if you were curious, that's what it is. Anyway, back to what we were talking about, Erin. So y'all have seen her. She's phenomenal. She is that, you know, those that are kind of 35, getting closer to my age, 45, pushing those age limits, right? Like getting there. We are finding that our bodies are a bit different, right? And maybe gaining muscle and losing fat and staying fit is a little bit different now for us, right? I said maybe, it most definitely is, let's face it. And so here she is to help us through it all. I know you recognize her. She has done a fitness challenge with us before. It was about 6 months ago. She's going to be back in January doing another fitness challenge. I'm really excited. The prize that she is offering is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Not only for the challenge itself, but she is going to be, little sneak peek. I never do this. She is going to be our giveaway sponsor for the month of January. So yay, Erin, I'm going to mark you here so that I can tag you later, sister, because I cannot do all the shout outs and the commenting and all of that. But if you are a firstie, a lastie, I'm not doing time today. I will get you after the show. So have no fear. I'll be going back through the comments to do my thing once I am off the live here. All right. So 3 big announcements, guys. Sonia, Erin, doing next month, and Carmen coming aboard. You'll be seeing her here and there. So super excited. One thing I wanted to mention, I know that we talked about it a couple of times, but this is so near and dear to my heart. It like brings me to that place where it's just such a, it's such a warm feeling. And I love that we all share in this. And I love that we all come together and make this happen for people. I know we keep the families anonymous to protect them. A lot of families that are asking for help are having feelings about that, are having a lot of emotions surrounding that. We certainly don't want to make their situations more stressful. We certainly don't want to shine a light anywhere where a light isn't welcome to be shined. So we don't usually share who the families are. If they want to come forth and share who they are, totally fine. They're welcome to do so. But I get the feedback. So obviously I know who they are. And I can't tell you how life-changing this is for people. For example, one of our very first adoptive families, so this is our 9th, yay us. So after this season, we have helped 46 families with this tradition, which is giant. It's so giant. Think about that. And if you are one of the families, big love, and my heart goes out to you. And I hope that it was very impactful to you too. But anyway, a couple of years ago, at the very beginning, we had a family that we had chosen to be part of the 5. And she came to me later, months later, and maybe even a year later. And she said, you know, I have to tell you, your generosity, and when she says your, she means the entire group, not just mine, right? But our generosity really impacted her in such a positive way that she was able to turn things around for herself. And I'm leaving out a lot of details, of course, but she was able to turn things around for herself and her family. She ended up starting her own business, and now she is an amazing entrepreneur and doing great, I think. I haven't heard from her in about a year or so. But back when we were communicating, she was doing awesome. And in fact, I was a patron to her business. I got some Christmas gifts one year from her business. So kind of came full circle. Really, really cool. I love stories like that. And there are so many. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to those that helped us out. Sometimes the sponsor gets confused in here. So when we have a business that sponsors a family, they are responsible for having donors come in, or they can purchase the gifts themselves, of course, but they're responsible for making sure that that family gets filled. So all, not all the requests, because we'll usually get a list of things from each family member to choose from. But they're there to make sure that each family member gets at least 2 gifts within that price point that we encourage. They make sure that they get wrapped. Look how lovely the wrapping is here. I know that Ashley Parker helped with this one. She's so amazing. So they make sure that the gifts get wrapped and that the contact for the family is kept in touch with, and then they deliver the gifts. Now, again, they can purchase gifts as well. It's not a requirement. Most of them do. However, that is what a sponsor does. A donor is somebody that just comes in and says, hey, I'm going to take this family member. Hey, I'll buy for these 2 family members, or I'll take this entire family, which was really cool. We had one of those this year. We had one of those last year too. And that was really, really sweet. This person's quite amazing to have offered to do that. Very, very sweet. So here are the pictures of the gifts that were delivered. So this particular family was sponsored by Beloved Motherhood, and that is the lovely Becca. This family was sponsored by Creepy Crawly Pest Control, and you can see this family got some toiletries. I know that was on their list, so that's pretty awesome. I'm sure that was very well received. This family was adopted or sponsored by Bodywise Chiropractic. Thank you so much, Dr. Bobby. Oh, and Creepy Crawly Pest Control is Holly Parker, if you guys don't know. And then this amazing family was sponsored by the beautiful Kristen with Sharper Edge Painting. And lastly, this awesome family was sponsored by the wonderful Sarah Pitcher with Travel with Sarah Michelle. So thank you guys so much, donors. Thank you, sponsors. Everybody involved. I appreciate it so much. I love that we can continue this tradition. So thank you for helping us do that. Moving on. Where are we here? All right. So featured section, guys, I'm not going to go too deep into this. I'm just going to kind of scroll through, tell you what's going on here. This is something that is cleaned out fairly regularly. We're putting all of our new posts in here. So podcast posts like the one, oh my gosh, if you guys didn't catch that one, the one about the divorced mama that was 21 years old, just had a baby. So she had like an 11-month-old at the time, found out that her husband was cheating on her and was heading toward divorce. Yikes, ouch. That was a great episode. So that's in here too. This pin post here is, speaking of the lovely Ashley, is something that Ash put together. And this is all of our static posts. So savings, promotion, celebrate everything, donation, sponsorship, all of that jazz. This is where you'll go to get those links. We are no longer reposting those each month. It just got to be too much. So let's just say you have a birthday this month and you want to celebrate that, pop that on the celebrate everything post. We're going to leave that up for the month so that your birthday month is there for you. We're celebrating you for that month, and then it's going to be removed for the next month. So if you see something that has disappeared, that's why. All right, so moving right along. This is the giveaway wheel update and recap. So this is what I was telling you comes out every week to let you know if you made it on the wheel or not and how many entries you have. So this is simply for the giveaway. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys. So trivia is changing. So previously, we had 2 kind of giveaways a month, right? We had the big giveaway, and then we had at the beginning, which is at the end of the month, and then we had a small giveaway, which was the trivia prize. So you had to answer the trivia question. If you got it right, you went on the wheel, and then we chose from the wheel because typically can only have one person, right? And we often get a lot of correct trivia answers because I'll just let you know our trivia questions are not hard. So you can figure them out, people. So trivia is changing. Rather than have a small giveaway for trivia, everybody who answers correctly gets 1 entry to the giveaway. Okay, that's not changed. That's the same. The person who wins trivia gets 3. Okay, so we're not doing a small giveaway with trivia, but you still want to do trivia because that's the way that you can get additional entries to the giveaway prize. Got it? We cool? We clear? I'll be back up in the comments later, guys. So if you're not cool or clear, let me know and I'll talk to you later. So that is the recap. This is the one that I was talking about. So, oh my goodness, especially if you are like in the middle of something similar, or if you see perhaps it's on the horizon, or if it's in your rearview mirror. Still, I think this is an awesome episode for you guys to check out. I really, really loved talking to this mama, Miranda Ray. It went kind of in a few different directions. So we did talk about her story, but we talked also about how she got through it. And I feel like where the story kind of sets the stage, and that's great to know and nice to feel like you're not alone, especially if you're going through the same thing, right? But how she got through it was really phenomenal and huge. And so I think that is the important piece, the important takeaway from this episode. So check it out. Here it is. It's ready to roll for you on the replay. And it was awesome. Miranda's going to be back. We've got a lot to do, her and I. We figured out we've got some similar interests. And so we'll be meeting next month to see what other magic can we bring to Mom Nation by working together. So I'm really excited about that. This was the Adopt a Family. It was long. Oh, this is where this was so fun. So Ashley Parker, love you so much. She made it really fun because she's like, well, it was kind of hard to guess, right? I mean, there's 12,000 of you in the group, so it could be anybody. But she's like, okay, will you answer questions at least? And I thought that was really fun. So thank you, Ashley, for throwing up some questions that I could answer to help you guys narrow things down a bit. There were 2 correct guesses. So those 2 people got on the giveaway wheel, and we just saw them on the wheel a couple of minutes ago. So this Christopher Creek was the giveaway. We're going to do first letter here in just a second. This is tea time. So every Monday, there is a quick little update that comes out. Sometimes it's a post. If I can do a video, I will, because I don't know, that's fun. And personally, I would rather listen to a video than read. But sometimes it's a post, you know, hashtag mom life, hashtag business owner, hashtag aging parents, hashtag everything. So that's that. This next episode, I love this girl. Big shout out to Diana, our favorite certified couples counselor. And we talked a bunch about surviving the holidays as a couple, the stress traps to avoid. I'm just going to give you a little teaser. So you know that moment when you're like, oh my gosh, you've been sitting on the couch with your feet up for, I don't know, 2 days. How's the football game? I'm wrapping, shopping, cooking, doing all that jazz. Can I get some help here? So we help with that situation and a couple of others on how you can communicate through that, on how you can adjust your expectations if needed through that. So I think you find it very, very eye-opening. Catch that episode before you guys get out of your window with your spouses. I know it can be really easy to do during this time because hashtag everything, right? All right, here's our December trivia winner. So big shout out. Thank you so much, Mia Lene and Cassie Morrison. Big congratulations to you. You won the very last trivia that had a prize attached to it. Now trivia is going to be, like I mentioned before, is going to be extra entries into the giveaway. So got a little bit of feedback from a member that I love very much that has been in the group for quite some time. And she's like, I can't watch the show. I need more ways to get in to the wheel. So there you have it. This is for you, sweetie. You know who you are. I don't want to shout you out. I don't want to call you out just in case you're like, don't do that. Anyway, I love you. This has been in the featured section for a little while. Dana took a couple of weeks off for the holiday. If you guys are familiar with Dana, she is a Team 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒐 agent. She works with me. She's been with me for years. She is also a pilot. How badass is that? She's a badass. So she is piloting, and not that interferes with her real estate. That's why she's on a team with me, right? Because we work together and we get it done, let me tell you. But she is flying the skies above you, and she's been doing a lot of that lately. So we love you, Danes. Thank you so much for keeping us informed with your Tip Tuesdays each and every week. This is our new members. So I actually need to do a little random.org. I forgot to call it up. This is a very new position for me. As you know, I cover it now and then, and I am going to be covering it going forward. So I got to get good at this, guys. Got to get as good as Ashley was. Anyway, we have all these new mamas that came into the group this week. Welcome to the family, lovelies. Let's see if the team put it. So we've got 18 new mamas this week. That's pretty cool. Let me put them in, see who we got. Who wins? 14. I'm going to count back. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Case Coleman is the winner chicken dinner for the new member. Welcome, Case. Is it Case or KC? It's probably KC. Duh. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So now since I'm taking over Ashley's job, does that mean I mispronounce names too? Oh, that's totally okay because I thought it was a cute little kind of thing. So I guess we are carrying on the torch, Ash. We're carrying on the tradition. All right. So welcome, Casey. We're so excited. This one we talked about last week. We don't have another one coming up. I believe Laura and I decided because it would be Thursday that we record, and then of course it gets dropped on the following day or so. I don't think we'll be doing another one. I believe this is going to be our last for the year, and we'll pick back up in January just because our show schedule kind of is right smack in the holidays, and we are both doing things, #everything, right? All right, and then lastly, this is our monthly market update. If you want to know anything and everything there is to know about local, okay? What affects us here is Phoenix area. I do Maricopa, Pinal County. So what affects us here is that area. Yes, it matters what's happening in the rest of the country, but if you're listening to the news and you're just getting the whole country statistics, you don't have the whole story. So get the whole story here. It's once a month. If you want to follow it, so that way you never miss a show and you don't have to like hope that you come across it here in the group, then you can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. It is Team 𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒐𝒓. That's our handle. All right, moving on. Here we go. So we're going to do the first letter giveaway, which is another way to get on the wheel here. And let's see if I can do all comments. It won't let me do all comments. There are only 2. So let's see the newest, perhaps. Oh, let's see. It will kind of. It's Odessa Edwards. Kelly 𝑴𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒂𝒂𝒚. She tagged her. Odessa is not in the group. It looks like Kel. So Bomber Dude, we don't have a first letter word winner unless Kel, and I'll message you after, unless you want to invite her to the group. If she decides to join, then she can absolutely get on the wheel. So Odessa, you're the winner chicken dinner, hun. You're the only one there. So lucky you didn't have to fight for it. But join the group and you can get on the wheel. All right. So speaking of Kel, for our top contributors, it's early. No, it's not. It's 10:30. Anyway, these guys get on the wheel as well. So it is 1 entry per person. We've got Kelly 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒚 coming in for the win with number 1. Everybody just gets 1 entry. But Kel still got the number 1 spot, so that's awesome. We've got a newcomer on the list, Ashley Schultz with the number 2 spot. We got Brienne Barnes, number 3. Kendra Blair, number 4, Ashley Parker, number 5, Jasmine, number 6, Jazzy Jazz, Marianne with number 7, Mia Lene, number 8, Alexa with number 9, and Brie Nicole coming in number 10. Last but certainly not least, you're getting on the wheel too, babe. Thank you guys so much for your participation, for being here with us day after day. I love you all. You know this. We couldn't do it without you, truly couldn't. And how many people do we reach? Like, it's not, you know, any mind-blowing numbers by any means, but we do reach a lot of people. We do help a lot of people, especially with the mental health shows and, you know, the stories that we share through From the Heart and things like that. Like, even if we aren't reaching out and helping somebody physically, I know that we are emotionally and mentally, and that means the world to me. So thank you guys for being here and allowing us to do that. All right, lastly, we are going to hit on some events here really quick. We've got the MOMnation Holiday Black Friday sale. That is up until December 31st. So if you guys are like, oh, you know what? We need to get some gifts for another party, maybe even happening after the fact, after this week or whatever the case may be, then you have until December 31st to place those orders with those vendors. We've got this sounds fun. So we've got a girls' night out coming up, a pole dance class that is created by the amazing Sarah Pitcher, and that is Friday, January 10th. 2025 is so weird to see, but there I see it. So if you guys are interested in doing that, I heard that it's a really good workout. So if you're interested in doing that, connect with Sarah. She's so sweet. You will love her forever once you meet her, I promise. Connect with her on that. And then, of course, we have our MOMnation cruise coming up. I'm super excited for this. I'm going to be healed by then, guys, because I have my procedure coming up in a couple of weeks, which I am going to spill the beans, tell you all about. I'll probably do it on a morning show with Sonia, maybe like the 8th or something like that, kind of tell you what's going on. because it will impact a show in January. It will be out. But anyway, this is well before the cruise, and I was excited because I can't go swimming for a while after the procedure, and I am not going to Haiti and Jamaica and not being able to get in the water. Sorry, but no. So that's where we're headed, guys. The itinerary is on this cover photo. If you want to check it out, it's going to be awesome. We've done it before. This is our third cruise. I didn't go on the second one. I did go on the first one, and the first one was absolutely awesome. And I've got to tell you, it's not like, don't feel like if you go on this cruise, you have to hang out with us or me or anyone. It's not like that. That wasn't an expectation. We were all connected. They give you an app when you get there, or prior to, you can download it. I don't know, but if you can group text on the app. So we just group texted one another. Hey, we're going to be here doing bingo. If you want to come hang out, cool. Or, you know, I'm solo today. I'm just going to do my own thing. Or, hey, I'm grabbing breakfast at the brunch. Anyone want to meet me? That kind of stuff. And it's just been absolutely, I mean, it was absolutely awesome, I should say. I can't say it has been because I didn't go on the second one, but I think the second one was the same. Anyway, all right, guys, this wraps it up. I'm like kind of sad a little bit because this is the end. This is the last show of 2024. And I love that you all have been here with us. You've watched us grow. Now you're seeing us change into Good Morning Mom Nation with our new co-host and our new vibe. I hope I'm working on it. It should look a little different. It should be really cool. And that's it, guys. I'm wishing you a happy holiday. It's going to be 75 today, a balmy 75. Don't you love that we live here? Isn't it amazing that we live here? I have so much gratitude for it. All right, I'm going to shut up now. Love you.